Lunar loop.
The moon who heard a doorbell.
Long ago, July 20th, 1969, the moon was quietly minding its craters when, ding-dong, it heard a doorbell. Who could that be? The moon wondered. It peeked over its dusty hills and saw a silvery, spider-legged visitor drifting down. The visitor's name was Eagle, a lunar module from a mission called Apollo 11. Inside Eagle were two brave astronauts, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. Their friend, Michael Collins, circled above in the Columbia Command Module, keeping the space lights on and making sure everyone had a ride home. "Careful, careful," whispered the moon. "My gravity is only about 1/6 of Earth's, so you'll bounce if you boogie." Eagle landed with a gentle thump. The hatch opened. A boot appeared, then a careful ladder step, and finally, tap, a footprint pressed into the lunar dust. Neil looked around at the gray seas that weren't seas and the sky that wasn't blue. He said words that zipped all the way back to Earth. "That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind." The moon blushed a little, hard to tell under the dust. "Welcome," it said in a voice only rockets and comets could hear. Buzz hopped down to join him, boing, boing, because moonwalking is extra bouncy. Together they practiced the lunar shuffle, set up experiments, and unfolded a shiny American flag that stood stiff because there's no wind on the moon to flutter it. They collected rocks that had stories older than dinosaurs, and set a mirror called a retroreflector so scientists could ping lasers from Earth and measure the distance. About 384,400 kilometers away, like stacking more than 60,000 school buses end to end. Up above, Michael Collins radioed from Columbia, making sure the timing was perfect. After about 2.5 hours exploring outside and many more hours on the surface, Neil and Buzz climbed back into Eagle. "Thanks for the visit," said the moon. "Come again." Eagle lifted off in a burst of light, met Columbia in orbit, and all three astronauts headed home. They then splashed safely into the Pacific Ocean once they reached Earth. The moon looked at the tiny blue Earth and smiled. "Doors always open," it thought, "but please, ring first." And somewhere, way down on Earth, kids looked up at the night sky and whispered, "Someday that'll be me." Quick moon facts from the story. First moonwalk, Neil Armstrong, July 20, 1969. UTC date, July 24th. Second on the moon, Buzz Aldrin. Pilot in lunar orbit, Michael Collins. Rocket that launched Apollo 11, Saturn V. Moon gravity, about 1/6 of Earth's. No air and no wind on the moon, so footprints can last a very long time.
Try it yourself mini activities. Moonwalk test. Hop across the room taking tiny, slow steps. Imagine you weigh 1/6 as much. How high would your jump be? Craters at home. Drop small marbles into a tray of flour dusted with cocoa. See how meteors make craters. Message delay. Say a sentence and have a friend wait 1 Mississippi before repeating it. Pretend it's the time it takes radio waves to travel in space.
Tiny quiz time! Question 1. Who was the first person on the moon? Is A, Neil Armstrong, B, Buzz Aldrin, or C. Michael Collins? The correct answer is Neil Armstrong. What was the name of the lander? Was it a Eagle, B. Falcon, or C. Columbia? The correct answer is Eagle. Why doesn't the flag wave on the moon? Is it a there's no wind on the moon? Is it B, the moon's gravity is too strong? Or is it C, the flagpole was too heavy? The correct answer is there's no air or wind on the moon.
Thanks for watching. For more fun educational videos, please subscribe to my channel.